Everybody likes a little bit of thrill in their life. The adrenaline you get from riding roller coasters is one of them. Whether you're into the ones that spin, the ones with a big drop, or just the all-about bizarre ones, there's something for everyone. However, for some, it still just isn't enough. They want more. Luckily for them, there are places where some of the most insane roller coasters exist. You may fear these 10 record-breaking roller coasters we're about to show you, but there are a few that would love them. Remember, if you're new here, hit that subscribe and join the family, and don't forget to click the bell to know when we upload. With that being said, let's jump straight into the video. The tallest roller coaster. Jackson, New Jersey's Six Flags Great Adventure has quite an impressive coaster. The Kingda car ride is the tallest in the world, climbing to 456 feet, and also offers the largest drop at 418 feet. If that's not enough, it's also the second fastest coaster in the world, and the fastest in the US, clocking in at 128 miles per hour. It has held the record for almost 10 years, so if you're into big drops, this is definitely for you. The most inversions. The Smiler at Alton Towers in Staffordshire, England, holds the record for the most inversions, flipping riders upside down an impressive 14 times, with loops, corkscrews, and rolls of all kinds. This ride may not be for everyone, and if you eat right before, you'll definitely be sick. Unfortunately, a dangerous collision occurred on the ride in June 2015, leaving 5 riders injured and the Smiler closed for the rest of the season. It opened with new safety precautions in 2016, and so far the changes have kept riders safe. The fastest roller coaster on Earth. Dubai's Ferrari World Abu Dhabi lives up to its fast and furious reputation, with the Formula Rossa coaster topping out at an impressive 150 miles per hour. That impressive speed is reached through the use of a hydraulic launch system that goes from 0 to 60 in only 2 seconds, with 150 miles per hour hit in just 5 seconds. 1.7 Gs of force build up to 4.8 through the duration of the ride. If you pass out during the ride, don't be surprised. They say at least one person always blacks out during it. The longest wooden coaster. If you've ever been on a wooden roller coaster, then you're lucky because it's probably one of the worst experiences you could imagine. Due to it being made out of wood, it causes the ride to be more unstable, making it shake from side to side. So the thought of being on the longest wooden roller coaster doesn't sound too appealing. Cincinnati Kings Island Beast stretches 7,359 feet long, making it the world's longest wooden roller coaster. It's held the title since it was constructed in 1979 and gives riders over 4 minutes of so-called enjoyment, which is pretty lengthy for a roller coaster of any type. Steepest drop. With a drop of 121 degrees, Japan's Takabisha at Fuji-Q Highland holds the record for the steepest drop in the world. Aside from the epic 141-foot drop, the ride also has 7 inversions, reaches a top speed of 62 miles per hour, and hits riders with a whopping 4 Gs of force. If you've got the guts to take on this ride, you might also want to take a paper bag with you, for obvious reasons. The oldest operating roller coaster. The oldest coaster still in use is the Leap the Dips in Lakemont Park in Altoona, Pennsylvania. The ride has been around since 1902. It was almost torn down in 1985, but got a last-minute reprieve and was renovated and reopened in 1999. 115 years later, the ride is one of the last 2 side-friction wooden coasters in the world, and the last of its kind in North America. Due to its old age, this might not be the most thrilling out of all the others, but definitely something to remember. The tallest loop. Steep inclines aren't the only engineering feat to a unique roller coaster. Another record-holding coaster, known simply as Full Throttle, sits at Six Flags Magic Mountain Park in Valencia, California. The steel launch-style roller coaster holds the record for the tallest vertical loop, which stands at 160 feet tall and has been an iconic part of the park's skyline since the ride opened in 2013. Not surprisingly, yet another Six Flags coaster, aka Superman Krypton Coaster at Six Flags Fiesta, Texas, was the previous record holder and endures as the coaster with the second tallest loop of any roller coaster in the world. The roller coaster designed to kill its riders. The euthanasia coaster is not a real ride, but the concept is still fascinating. It was designed by PhD candidate Julie Jonas Urbonis in 2010. Urbonis believes that the euphoria from riding a roller coaster would be ideal for those ready to pass into the great beyond, whether for assisted suicides or legal executions. His design incorporates 7 loops that build the speed up to a lethal 10 Gs. That level of force would kill riders by cutting off oxygen to the brain. If you're an old person, this wouldn't be such a bad way to go. The tallest drop tower. As the name implies, a drop tower coaster takes riders to the top of a tall tower and then releases them into a free fall. The tallest is Zumanjaro Drop of Doom at Six Flags Great Adventure in New Jersey. The ride lifts passengers 415 feet in the air and releases them to travel down at a top speed of 90 miles per hour. Largest swing. Sky Screamer is an amusement ride located at several Six Flags theme parks in North America. Designed by Funtime, an Australian ride manufacturer, the attraction is one of their Star Flyer models. Since 2011, Six Flags has installed Sky Screamers in 9 of their parks. Riders aboard Sky Screamer are carried aloft in 2-person swing-like chairs attached to a rotating gondola mounted on a central tower. When the gondola reaches the top of the tower, riders are swung in a wide circle at speeds approaching 43 miles per hour, with expansive views of the adjacent countryside. Well, I think we can say that these rides are definitely not for the faint-hearted, so a word of caution if you do decide to take the plunge. Leave a like and let us know your favourite ride of all time. See you in the next video.